this day and age, a 300 horsepower, 3-liter engine with twin sequential turbochargers, that's not very much. But the engine with those sequential turbochargers is smooth, is linear, no turbo lag. Only sometimes can you actually hear the turbo working. Otherwise, it's seamless, and it feels like an engine much more powerful than its stated 300 horsepower. If you could take this engine and put it in a car with a transmission that would shift when you wanted, and it would be quite something. When you go from first to second, it's a huge chunk, and it takes a real strong pull of your arm. The driving position, the steering, the clutch, the pedals, everything is beautifully weighted and has that very BMW mechanical greasiness, rubberiness. Sure, the engine's wonderful, but why does it have to look like this? For the longest time, BMW had been very restrained in its styling. The traditional quad headlamps, the kidney grille, the roundel, and you're done. That's it. But then they did the 7 Series, and the style has been sort of awkward, and it's been filtering down. The 3 Series is pretty much the ultimate expression of that first generation of new BMW styling. It has these headlights that are they're awkward in shape, and they have the little eyebrows. The grille is huge, just very thick and meaty. It's the kind of thing, when you see it coming up behind you, that you actually do get out of the way. And for that, you have to hand it to the Germans. The timing's a little strange because BMW has just shown us the facelift, which takes an interesting shape and makes it more interesting. The 2009 facelift gets rid of the simplicity and adds actually more complexity to the back of the car to make it look more like the coupe version of this generation with another L shape in the back. The interior is quite a somber place to be, with minimal controls that don't make any apparent sense when you first get into the car. They're sort of just boring. And yet, you realize that's what a BMW is about. It's about being the perfect driving machine, and to do that, to give you a perfect cockpit where nothing distracts, nothing draws your attention away, and lets you just focus on how amazingly flat you can attack a corner. How you can go into a very tight corner at speeds that in other cars would be just silly to even think about, and not have to worry about it. But while the interior feels somber, you should just count your blessings that iDrive is still an option, and you don't have to suffer with BMW's big screen and knob extravaganza. The way to get around iDrive is to not opt for the navigation system, which, given the complexity of iDrive, is pretty much about the same as not having a nav system anyway. So, it's not a big loss. Now, this being a BMW, it has at least one horribly annoying quirk. You pay $500 for your Comfort Access Optional Keyless Entry System, which you should just be able to keep in your pocket, if you only want to get in the front door. Okay. So in order to open the doors, you go to this handle, it unlocks, you get in, go all the way to the center console. So really, this is the height of selfishness. Your optional keyless entry only works if you are the driver getting in by yourself. Forget the family, forget the co-workers, forget everything. Then again, it is a BMW. The one good thing about that $500 option is that you no longer have to put the key fob into the dashboard in order to be able to push the start button to start the car. That's an absurdity that almost no other car company makes you do, and it's great. It only costs $500 not to have to do it. Yeah, then you downshift when you can, put into second, and get back onto that engine, and it all really, whoa, doesn't matter that much at all.